It's your girl Quencie, and we're live here on the red carpet of the NAACP Image Awards Luncheon. We're going to talk to a lot of great stars coming up next. Stay tuned.
Last year I came here as a nominee, but this year I get to come here as a host. Which is even more like baller status. I'm like, dang, hosting this year and nominated. Let's do this, y'all. So yeah, I'm really excited and proud to be here, and it just keeps progressing, and this has been a wild ride, and it's been super fun, and I can't wait to see where it takes me.
I'm so excited. I mean, Marcus and I have hosted a couple things together, so it's just like we're back at it now. We're like a package deal now.
Do you still go by the name of Baby Boogaloo?
Yes, I do. Because since I still dance, I still go by that name. I guess I love that name.
Can you bust a move real quick? Just
okay.
Baby Boogaloo, Baby Boogaloo, Baby Boogaloo. I see why you got that name now.
Thank you.
Well, what does it feel like to be nominated, man? I love Survivor's Remorse.
It's unreal. I was taking my grandmother to the airport when I got a text that told me that I got nominated, and I shed some tears. My grandma was looking at me like, boy, what's wrong with you? And I said, Grandma, I don't know if you know what image was. I just got nominated. She said, oh, baby, that's amazing. So I'll forever have that moment with my grandmother as I'm taking her to the airport when I got nominated. But it's an amazing feeling. I came to the awards some years ago and was just a spectator. I had just moved to LA. I just started working, and I knew then at some point I would love to just be in the mix of the nominees, and I felt like I've already won. You know, I'm mentioning the likes of Andre Brower and Anthony Anderson, my homeboy Don Cheadle, just really great talent, and I'm truly blessed just to even be here, and it's like a dream come true.
Coming to the NAACP Awards is more than just coming because we've been nominated. It's also because the NAACP is involved with all that's been going on between white policemen and black men, all that's been going on in Flint, Michigan just recently. So because of all of that, you come here as part of an organization that has for decades sort of been the support group for black and brown people in America. So why not come here with all the joy that you can muster?
How does it feel to be nominated in light of all this Oscar controversy going on?
You know, I always was one of those people that felt like the Image Awards were just as important and just as valid as being recognized by a whole nother set of people with the Oscars. And I get that the Oscars says this is the greatest work of the year, but if they don't look at work by women of color or people of color in general, can you really say this is the best work? So this is another form to say that's great work, and so is this. So I'm really, really grateful that the Image Awards does this every year and says that work by people of color and women is just as important and valid as anything else.
My mother always taught me the importance of the NAACP, and because of that, it's always meant something to me in my reporting, as well as just as an African American woman. And then today, when you hear things from Stacey Dash and you see what's happening in this country, we have to really support one another. We have to support one another as a community, as a people, as a whole. And it's important because also I wrote this book, A Child Coming from Baltimore. Never imagined this ever in my life. So just being nominated, this is amazing by itself.
I believe that the NAACP Awards, the Pan-African Film Festivals, all of these things have always been important. So, you know, if more people want to get behind it now, that's great, but I've always been a big believer in for us, by us.
In my category, it's me against Lawrence Fishburne. So
That's what I'm saying. Who's going to win?
I can't answer that one. We gotta fight. You gotta watch then. I don't know. But there's some other really great actors in this category. So, but in the youth category, I'm going against Marseille and Marcus.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's gonna be tough, you know. At the end of the day, we're gonna be like this.
Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
How how does it feel to be nominated?
Oh, it feels amazing. I am so excited to be here and to be acknowledged for my work in youth empowerment. I feel honored.
I mean, what did your mom say?
My mom screamed at the top of her lungs and then kept saying, "What's wrong with you?" Because I was screaming at the top of my lungs. She said, "You wanted this." I was like, "I know."
Now you have it.
Now I have it. So it's a dream come true, absolutely.
This year, I think, is going to be a really special year for the Image Awards. I think that everybody is going to be tuning in to see how the community is going to react and what they're saying, what they're going to say, what they're going to do, what's the show going to do, you know, around everything that didn't happen at the Academy Awards. So we have some great surprises. Anthony Anderson's done an amazing piece that we'll get out there in social in the next day or two.
Wow. So
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
And I just have to say, TV One walks the walk in terms of diversity. There's nothing to talk about. You see it. You see it happening. I've done 3 movies for TV One.
I know I love For the Root.
Oh,
love a root.
thank you. And I did To Hell and Back, and then the Mickey Howard Story coming out June 2016.
Studio Q Show. Now you know.